She's a knockout, that's for sure.
What?
Your catch of the day? She's one pretty lady. And damn lucky you saved her.
Got here as soon as I could. Who's the patient?
Don't know, Doc. I caught her in my net away from shore. She didn't have any ID on her.
She's alive, but barely.
Brian and I did what we could till you got here.
Will she make it, Doc? Will we ever find out who she is?
If we knew what happened to her, how long she'd been in the water, we might have a better idea what's wrong with her. Did you go for a swim? Get caught in a riptide? Or were you on a boat? Get caught in that hurricane, maybe?
She was wearing a sarong when I found her, so she hadn't been swimming. I put these clothes on her in the fishing boat.
Noble way to see her naked.
Down, Liz. I had a blanket over her the whole time to keep her warm.
Oh, saving your body heat till she can enjoy it.
You two sound like an old married couple.
Oh, no way. Liz here, she's married to her hotel.
Hey, which needs a slew of repairs after that hurricane blew through.
Yeah, and I'll get to them the way I always do.
Oh, Brian is slower than a sea
You
turtle.
take it out in the hall, you two. I can't hear myself think.
That lady in there may be half dead, but she's still the prettiest gal you ever brought in here.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that I found her when I did. Because the captain, he didn't want to turn her around and bring her back to shore. He's drunk as a skunk. Anyway, that greedy bastard cared more about making his quota of fish than he did about helping her out.
Typical for that pirate.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't just let her die. No matter who she turns out to be.
You care about her, don't you, Brian? I thought so. Well, I hope she lives, so she can thank you for saving her life. If the lady in there makes it, she is going to owe you big time.
Yeah, a lot of good it'll do me if she's already spoken for. Yeah, scratch that. I just hope she makes it. So how is she, Doc?
And should I call Bermuda, have the hospital send a helicopter?
There's no need for that, Liz.
Why, are you saying she's not gonna make it?
Brian, relax. As far as I can tell, I think she's gonna be just fine.
Oh, you hear that, Liz? She's gonna make it.
Well, you got your wish. At least part of it.
Well, our mystery patient has no serious injuries, at least none I can find. She's just plain worn out. How she survived the rough seas that hurricane churned up. She must have an incredible will to live.
Now, if we can just find out who she is and how she wound up in that water.
Somebody somewhere must be looking for her, wondering where she is. No way a beautiful woman like that was living life alone.
If she wakes up before I get back, call me.
Oh, we will.
In the meantime, keep a close eye on her.
No problem there. Right, Brian?
Later, you two.
Thanks.
Bye, darling.
Yeah, thanks again for coming by.
Do you think you might take your eyes off our guest long enough for a cup of coffee?
I suppose I could manage a cup.
She's got you, Brian. Hook, line, and sinker. Here you go, Brian. Extra high octane. Figured you wouldn't be getting much sleep tonight anyway.
Oh, you're right about that. Sleep can wait. It's not every day that I cast out a fishing net and haul in a beautiful woman.
You know, Brian, Doc said he remembered a search going on for some big name somebody. What if our guest turns out to be an uptown girl? You know, kind that never looks you straight in the eye?
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll just wait till she wakes up. I'll look her straight in the eye and see if she looks back.
What if Doc's right? What if she turns out to be some big society chick? She won't be around long enough for you to look her in the eye. Whoever's looking for her is going to whisk her away.
Yeah. Then I'll just spend the rest of my life wondering what might have been. You know, the Doc could be right. You could be someone famous. But that doesn't mean that you were happy. You could have been running from something. Or someone. I was never famous, but that doesn't mean that we couldn't have something in common. Something that we could...
Doc's boat just pulled in.
I thought he wasn't supposed to come back until later.
Maybe he has news about our pretty lady.
Has the patient opened her eyes yet?
No, Doc, she's still sleeping.
Did you remember the big name somebody they were searching for?
Hit me as soon as I left. Her face, her name, everything. That's why I came back. It's our lady friend in there.
So, who is she, Doc?
Brace yourself, Brian. The lady you plucked from the sea is none other than Sheridan Crane.